Hello friends, my name is Vikas.
So friends, in this video we will be discussing some of the important information related to your Indian Premier League. IPL, as you know, is one of the biggest event in the history of cricket. This session will be very helpful to you. Apart from the information, we'll be helping you with some important MCQs that will help you to prepare for the upcoming exams. These questions are highly important and these will be very beneficial to you for upcoming exam. All the information and the MCQs are very important from the exams point of view. So friends, we have an app by the name Cloud, which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded and logged in through your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to this page. And you can see here various all courses and various other sections provided to us. The courses that are provided by our team are very helpful and they will be very useful in your preparation. In the courses that we provide, we give you daily current affairs, weekly current affairs and monthly current affairs. In daily current affairs, we will be providing you with multiple quiz of 20 questions daily. Then we'll be giving you the daily current affairs content also. Similarly for weekly, we will providing you 50 questions of quiz on weekly basis, as well as all the important current affairs of that week will be given to you in an ebook. Similarly for monthly basis. Apart from this, we'll be providing you with banking awareness and all the banking relating exams. So don't worry, your preparation is in our hands. We'll be providing you with the best content. Apart from this, then you should know we covered topic wise. Important daily topic wise or the monthly topic wise are covered in our course. We'll give you 20 types of such PDFs that will cover apps and web portals, important days, books and authors, national affairs, international affairs, sports, awards, applications and web portals, and defense sector. All the topics that you see of general studies are basically covered here. As you saw, we provide current affairs in English, Hindi, banking awareness, exam PDF, special current affairs, topic wise current affairs are provided to you, state current affairs, then topic wise quizzes are provided to you. There is another section in special current affairs that is learn from picture, and we have named this infographics. Infographics are your interactive PDFs that you can interact with. They are highly informative. I highly suggest you to go and check these out because they will be helping you to learn things in an interactive way. So do check them out. They will be very valuable to you. All you have to do is to purchase our course. You can use code Vikas10 that will be giving you an additional 10% discount on the purchase you make. So it is a bumper offer. All you have to do is go and download our app and check our courses. So friends, we'll start with the session. The most entertaining league or a sport event that you can say in the Indian history. All the Indians are always excited about the IPL, that is your Indian Premier League. It is a T20 format cricket tournament that was founded by Lalit Modi, that was the vice president at the time of BCCI in 2008. So now the question becomes, IPL was established or founded in 2008 by whom? By Lalit Modi. First question that you need to know. Alright, and who was Lalit Modi at the time? He was the current vice president of BCCI. Who is the current president of BCCI? Saurav Ganguly. Moving on. Since then, the tournament is conducted annually. IPL is governed by the IPL Governing Council under the rules framed by the BCCI. First question, IPL was founded in 2008 by Lalit Modi. Moving on. IPL Governing Council is a 6-member council under the chairmanship of Brijesh Patel. So coming back, under whose chairmanship is this IPL Governing Council formed? It is formed under Brijesh Patel, and it is how many members committee? It is a 6-member committee that you need to know. Who was the first chairman of IPL? He was Lalit Modi. He was the founder of IPL in 2008. Since 2019, BCCI also conducts the Women's IPL tournament with the participants of 3 teams. Another important question can be asked, when was the first time Women's IPL tournament was started? It was started in 2019 and it was started with 3 teams. Next, come to the tournament format now. There is a double round robin format. Each team will play 2 matches, that is the home and away match, with the every other participating team. For example, if there are 4 teams, say A, B, C and D, that means this A will be playing match with the rest team. Alright, then with each and other every participating team. That means A will be playing 2 matches with B, 2 matches with D, and 2 matches with C. The top 4 teams qualifying for the playoff will be followed by the finals. If we consist of this playoff, it consists of 3 matches. First match is a qualifier between the top 2 teams whose winner will be directly qualified for the finals. Second match is eliminator, and third match will be the qualifier 2, that is the losing team of match 1 will be facing the winning team of match 2 to book a slot for the tournaments of, that is for the finals. Alright, this is the tournament format, that how the IPL will be conducted. If we talk about the teams, there are 8 IPL teams franchises playing off in the tournament with the highest team participation. The 2011 edition of the IPL saw the participation of 10 teams. Earlier 8 teams, then it moved to how many teams? To 10 teams. The highest ever in the tournament history. BCCI announced 2 new franchises for the 2022 IPL edition. Thus, a total of 10 teams will be participating in the 15th edition of IPL now. How many teams in the 15th edition? 15th edition, that is also will be the 2022's IPL tournament. Question can be asked, which was the edition of this tournament conducted in 2021? So it was the 14th edition of IPL. And who won the 14th edition of IPL? It was won by Chennai Super Kings. The 2 teams that are new added are Lucknow and Ahmedabad. Lucknow owned by RPSG Ventures, and who will be the captain? KL Rahul. If we talk about the second team, that is Ahmedabad Gujarat Titans, that is owned by Aurelia Company Private Limited, CVC Capital Partners, and captain will be Hardik Pandya and head coach will be Ashish Nehra. Moving on, overseas IPL edition. The second edition of 2009, as we saw, first edition was in 2008. This was hosted by South Africa due to the 2019 general elections. Title winner was Deccan Chargers, and the 13th edition 2020 hosted by United Arab Emirates due to COVID-19. We saw that this edition was conducted in United Arab Emirates because of the COVID going on. So the title winner, clear first before this, clear yourself. If we are talking about the third here, the 15th edition of IPL of 2022, 14th edition was of 2021. Alright. Now, here it is saying that the 14th edition of 2021 that was hosted by India and United Arab Emirates due to COVID-19, the first part of the tournament was held in India and the remaining was shifted to United Arab Emirates due to COVID-19 restriction that was going on in India. So, it can be said that the 13th edition and some part of the 14th edition of this IPL was conducted in United Arab Emirates. Alright, so for the 13th edition, who was the winner? Mumbai Indians. For the 14th edition, who were the winner? Chennai Super Kings were the winner of the 14th edition of IPL. Then coming to some important records from which the question can be asked. Which team has the most title wins? It is your Mumbai Indians with the most number of wins. They have 5 winning streaks, that is of 2013, 15, 17, 19 and 20. The first ever title winner was Rajasthan Royals. The captain at that time of Rajasthan Royals was Shane Warne. So the first edition that was in 2008 was won by whom? Rajasthan Royals. Then if asked most runs, which player has secured or scored the most number of runs in IPL, it is Virat Kohli of Royal Challengers Bangalore with 6,283 runs, and he is the first Indian cricketer to score 10,000 plus T20 runs also. Most number of wickets in IPL taken by Lasith Malinga of Sri Lanka, a total of 170 wickets taken by him, and most matches as a captain played by any player is 204 matches by MS Dhoni, and he is the player with the highest number of IPL appearances of 220 matches as of total till now. Alright, so these are some important records. Do take a screenshot, will be important to you. Next, most matches as umpire. Sundaram Ravi played 130s or umpired 231 matches as the umpire. Most catches on field by Suresh Raina. Wicketkeeper MS Dhoni played 122. Highest individual score, Chris Gill of RCB has secured a staggering 175 runs in a single match of IPL in a T20 format. 175 runs in 20 overs match played by a single player, and he is Chris Gill. Highest individual score by Indian player, 132 runs by KL Rahul, and most centuries by Chris Gill, that also 6 centuries by Chris Gill. So these both are highly important. These records, you should pay attention to them. Do take a screenshot of them. If you are not taking notes, do take screenshot, that will be helpful. Moving on to IPL 2022 auction. There a 2-day long mega auction was held in Bangalore on 12th and 13th February. So if asked, where is the location, or at what location did the IPL auction of 2022 take place? It was in Bangalore. BCCI sets a 90 crore rupees as a salary purse, that is 42 crore rupees for maximum 4 player retention. That means any team can retain, or that means, for example, Kohli, Virat Kohli plays for RCB. That means RCB can retain Kohli for, and that to 3 other players for a maximum of 42 crore rupees valuation. Alright, next, costliest player. If asked who is the costliest player for the IPL 2022, he will be KL Rahul, and he has been acquired for 17 crore rupees for one session of IPL by Lucknow Super Giant, and he will be the captain of Lucknow Super Giant, and this is the new team that is coming into play since from the 15th edition of IPL, that is in 2022. So KL Rahul, highest player or the costliest player with 17 crore rupees. Then comes your Kane Williamson for 14 crore rupees of Sunriser Hyderabad, and he will be a foreign player. Then we talk about top costliest players in auctions in 2022. Mumbai Indians with Ishan Kishan for 15.25 crore. Punjab Kings Liam Livingston for, and he's the costliest foreign player with 11.5 crore rupees. Alright, moving on. Now, as we know, in the 14th edition of IPL, that was in 2021, half of which was played in United Arab Emirates. This edition of IPL was won by Chennai Super Kings, and this was the 4th time under MS, that is your Mahendra Singh Dhoni's captaincy, that Chennai Super Kings won this for the 4th time. But what is the official count of this titles? Official count of this title, this is 4th we saw, but we saw that Mumbai Indians has won 5 titles. So still, if asked, the team that has won the most number of IPL will be Mumbai Indians with 5 titles, but Chennai Super King is at close now because they have won their 4th title in 2021, that was the 4th edition of IPL. Chennai Super Kings won their 4th IPL title after defeating Kolkata Knight Riders in the final of the 14th edition. The final venue was Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Team captains CSK was led by Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and Kolkata Knight Riders was led by Eoin Morgan of England. The prize money for the title winner was 20 crore rupees for CSK, and runner-up was 12.5 crore rupees for Kolkata Knight Riders. Here we are talking about the IPL of 2021, that was the 14th edition. Keep in mind that Chennai Super Kings Du Plessis, that is from initially from South Africa country, played his 100th IPL game. First thing you should know. Then he was awarded the man of the match for the finals for his match winning 86 runs. If asked, in the finals of IPL of 14th edition IPL that was played in United States of America, that was played in United Arab Emirates, who was declared as the man of the match for the finals of 14th edition of IPL? He will be Du Plessis of South Africa. Then during the finals, MS Dhoni became the first player in the world to captain 300 T20 games. Next, Herschel Patel of RCB became the 20th player in the IPL history to take a hat-trick. Mark this. Who became the 20th player in the IPL history to take a hat-trick? That was Herschel Patel, and that was during the 14th edition. Let me remind you again, we are talking about the IPL of 2021, that is the 14th edition. Next, Balaji of CSK, that is your Chennai Super King, was the first bowler in the IPL history to take a hat-trick wicket. If we talk about Chennai Super King previously known or previously won the 3 IPL tournaments in 2010. We just saw this was the 14th or fourth win of Chennai Super King. First was in 2010, 2011, 2018, and now in 2021, Chennai Super King won the fourth title. And if asked, the team that has won the most number of titles in IPL is your Mumbai Indians with 5 titles as of now. If we talk about the head coach of Chennai Super Kings, Stephen Fleming of New Zealand, and bowling coach is Lakshmipati Balaji of India. Next we'll be talking about super over rules. What is super over? When a match is played between two teams and it is tied, then to give the final result, a super over is played. That means both the team will be playing 1 over, and the team that scores the maximum number of runs in that 1 over will be declared the winner of that particular match. So when a match is tied, a super over is bowled to decide the final winner. Each team will get 2 wickets to play and 1 over to bowl. That winner will be selected based on the total number of runs secured in that particular over. In case of a super over ends up in a tie, then the winner will be decided based on the number of boundaries secured in that particular whole match. Alright, so if that over is also tied, then the team that secured the maximum number of boundaries in that whole match, that is 20 overs that was played earlier, that team will be declared as the winner. Later in 2020, the rule was amended a bit. If the super over is a tie, subsequent super overs will be played until there is a winner. So the change came in 2020. Question can be asked, in which year was the super over rule amended? It was in 2020 that this rule was amended, and now what is done is, if the super over is also tied, then one more super over will be played. Then if it is tied, then again one more super over will be played till the team of or a specified team wins. The first ever double super over match in the IPL was conducted between Kings 11 Punjab and Mumbai Indians during 2020 edition. So this is your super over rule when a match is tied between the teams. Next come to the records in IPL for the year 2021. Royal Challenger Bangalore's skipper Virat Kohli became the first player to play 200 IPL matches for one team, and Virat Kohli became the first Indian to score 10,000 plus 2020 runs. T20 is your 2020 over runs overall. He is the fifth player to get this milestone of achieving 10,000 plus T20 runs in overall category. Dwayne Bravo of West Indies became the first bowler to take 550 wickets in T20 cricket. At 24 years and 6 days, Delhi's capital Rishabh Pant became the youngest captain to lead the team in the IPL playoffs. Sunrise Hyderabad speedster Umran Malik delivered the fastest ball in the Indian IPL since 2012, that is of 152.95 km/h. This was the speed of the ball. Sanju Samson of Rajasthan Royals became the first batsman to score an IPL century on his captaincy debut. Now if we talk about the 2021 IPL auction, remember Chris Morris of South Africa became the. Why I'm talking about 2021 IPL, you will be suggesting like, no sir, now 2020 edition, that is the 15th edition, will be coming now. But my friends, the questions won't be, the IPL will be coming in future. This is the IPL that happened recently, and this is the most important one that you should focus on, because question will be framed from this only. Chris Morris of South Africa became the most expensive player in the history of IPL to be bought in an auction. He was bought by Rajasthan Royal for 16.25 crore rupees. But now we just saw KL Rahul became the highest, or the player in the history, most expensive player in the history is now KL Rahul, and he was offered how much amount? 17 crore rupees. Next, and the highest or the most expensive player of the 2021 was, who was he? He was Chris Morris of South Africa, and it was bought by which team? Rajasthan Royals. Then the second costliest is KL Jameson of New Zealand for 15 crore rupees. Next, if we talk about the most or the costliest Indian player, we are talking about costliest Indian player. He will be Krishnappa Gautam, and he was bought by Chennai Super Kings for 9.25 crore rupees. He is the most expensive uncapped player in the history of IPL. Next, if we talk about the 2021 partners will be title sponsor will be Vivo. Mark this important, you should know this. Now if we are talking about the 2022 and 2023 sponsors, who will be the title sponsor of this IPL 2022 and 2023? Or you can see here one more thing. If asked who was the title sponsor of 14th edition of IPL, it will be Vivo. If asked who will be the 15th and 16th IPL sponsor, it will be Tata Group. Mark this important news. Then you should avoid them, you will get confused. But the important one need to remember here is the title sponsor, that is was Vivo for 2021, and for 2022 and 2023 the title sponsor will be Tata Group. All right. Then for 2021, the official sponsors were Upstock, Unacademy, Tata Motors, Cred. Empire sponsors were Paytm. Fantasy partner was Dream 11. Next, Fair Play. Important award. Fair Play is an award that is in a unique recognition given to the team that withheld the spirit of the game. You know, when we play a game, it is said that yes, he's a player, he's a good player, or is a good spirit. That means he is not cheating, he is behaving well with all other players, and he is doing all the correct judgments. All right. So this Fair Play award is a unique recognition given to the team that withheld the spirit of the game throughout the season. So for the year 2021, that is the 14th edition of the IPL, this Fair Play Award was given to Rajasthan Royals. Important for the year 2021. The prize money for this was 10 lakh rupees. The sponsor was Paytm, and most Fair Play Awards has been given to Chennai Super Kings. As of now, they have been awarded with 6 times with this Fair Play Award, and it was also the first team to win this award. That means the first edition in 2008 was also won by, or this Fair Play Award for the 2008 was also won by Chennai Super Kings. Moving on. Orange Cap. Now orange cap, purple cap, you should know. Orange cap is related to your number of runs scored. The top run scorer of the season is awarded with this orange cap. The batsman, it is awarded to batsman who secures the maximum number of runs. So the orange cap for the year 2021 was given to whom? He was Ruturaj Gaikwad for Chennai Super Kings, and he secured 635 runs. We are talking about for the year 2021. Alright, he took 16 matches to secure 635 runs for winning this orange cap. The 24-year-old Ruturaj Gaikwad also became the youngest player to win this orange cap in the IPL. Remember, Virat Kohli holds the record for securing most number of runs in a single IPL edition after securing 973 runs in the edition of 2016 IPL. Moving on, if the person who wins this, he will be awarded with 10 lakh rupees, and the most orange cap is with David Warner. He has 3 times, or he was the 3-time person who secured the maximum number of runs in the following IPL. So he was awarded 3 times with orange cap. First winner was Sean Marks, and the first Indian winner was Sachin Tendulkar for Mumbai Indians to win this orange cap. Similarly, this is for batting. If we are talking about bowling, for bowling we have a purple cap. The top wicket taker of the tournament is awarded with the purple cap. So the person securing taking most number of wickets of the other team will be winning with this purple cap. Herschel Patel won the purple cap for the year 2021. Herschel Patel, he is from RCB, and he took 32 wickets to win this purple cap. He took 15 matches and in the 2021 edition to take 32 wickets and to win this purple cap. So coming back, orange cap won by Ruturaj Gaikwad and the purple cap won by Herschel Patel. Herschel Patel matched Dane Bravo's Dane Bravo is from Chennai Super King. First of all, it is saying here that Herschel Patel matched the number of wickets he took in 2013's match, and the most wickets in a single IPL edition was 32. That means Dane Bravo also took 32 wickets in 2013's edition of IPL. Prize money same, 10 lakh rupees, and the most number of purple caps is with Dane Bravo and Bhuvnesh Kumar. Each of them has won this purple cap twice. First winner was Sohail Tanvir, and the first Indian winner was RP Singh of Delhi Capitals. Coming back, remember these two. They both can be confusing at times, but are highly important. Purple cap won by Herschel Patel, and if we are talking about orange cap, won by Rutraj Gaikwad. Next comes most number of sixes. KL Rahul of Punjab Kings has hit 30 sixes from the 13 matches played by him to become the most six hitter in the season. That is for the 14th edition of IPL of 2021. The person who hit the most number of sixes was KL Rahul. KL Rahul became the fastest Indian to accumulate 3000 IPL runs, getting the feat in 80 innings. Overall, he is only second to Chris Gill on this list. Prize money same, 10 lakh rupees, and the person who's hit the most number of sixes as of now is Chris Gill, that is 357. He also holds the record for the most sixes in an inning, that is 17 sixes was secured by him in this particular one match. Just one match he secured 17 sixes, in which he secured a scattering of 175 runs in a single T20 match of IPL. Moving on, next is super striker of the season. Delhi Capital star batsman Shimron Hetmyer of West Indies was awarded with the super striker of the season for 2021 for maintaining an impressive strike rate of 168. I repeat, who was the super striker of the season of 2021 or the 14th edition? He is Shimron Hetmyer of West Indies. Next, power play of the season. I repeat, power player of the season. Kolkata Knight Riders opening batsman Venkateshwar Iyer. I repeat, Venkatesh Iyer was named as the power play of the season for IPL 2021, and he is from KKR, that is your Kolkata Knight Rider. Power player of the season is Venkatesh Iyer, and he used to play for Kolkata Knight Riders. Next, what is game changer of the season? Royal Challengers Bangalore star bowler Herschel Patel was named as the 2021's game changer of the season for the year 2021 for picking up 32 wickets from 15 matches he played. I repeat, game changer of the season is Herschel Patel, and he is also the rightful owner of purple cap for the year 2021. He took how many wickets? 32 wickets. For this reason only he was awarded with the power player of the season, that is for the 14th edition of this IPL. Next is emerging player of the year. Who now, as we saw just here, who is the game changer of the season? He was Herschel Patel. Who is the emerging player of the year? He is Rutraj Gaikwad. Rutraj Gaikwad was the official holder of the orange cap. See, orange cap, Rutraj Gaikwad, and he has been given the title now emerging player of the year because he is the youngest player to win this orange cap. Rutraj Gaikwad was named as the emerging player of the year, as well as is the youngest player to be awarded with the orange cap for his performance with his bat, and prize money was 10 lakh rupees. Mark this. Next, if we talk about the most valuable player, Royal Challengers Bangalore star bowler Herschel Patel was the most valuable player for taking 32 wickets. We just saw. Alright, the award was previously known as the man of the tournament and changed to the most valuable in 2013 edition. Similarly, if we talk about the perfect catch of the season, Punjab Knight Riders, that is your Punjab Kings player Ravi Bishnoi was awarded the perfect catch of the season for 2021 for his effort to dismiss KKR Sunil Narayan. I repeat, perfect catch of the season by Ravi Bishnoi. Next, before moving on to some key points, let me revise you all these important because you might get confused. Moving with the Fair Play Award. Which team was awarded with the fair play? It was Rajasthan Royals. Orange cap to Rutraj Gaikwad. Purple cap to Herschel Patel. Then most number of sixes by KL Rahul. Super striker of the season Shimron Hetmyer. Then game changer of the season will be Herschel Patel, and Herschel Patel was awarded with what? Tell me, Herschel Patel was awarded with purple cap. You just saw this. We just revised. Herschel Patel, the purple cap. Alright, then we are talking about emerging player of the year will be Rutraj Gaikwad. He was also awarded with orange cap and he is the youngest person to be awarded with this orange cap. Next, most valuable player. Most valuable player will be Herschel Patel. He took how many wickets? 32 wickets. That means he has been awarded with what? He was awarded with purple cap. Alright, next thing. Perfect catch of the season. Who catch the best catch? It was by Ravi Bishnoi. Now, let's move to some important key points. CSK previously won 3 IPL finals in 2010, 11, 18 and now the fourth title was won by CSK in the year 2021. That was the 14th edition of this particular IPL. Stephen Fleming of New Zealand is the head coach of CSK. Du Plessis of South Africa, who played 100th IPL, was awarded the man of the match for the 86 runs of the finals that was played in United Arab Emirates. Next, orange cap to Rutraj Gaikwad, purple cap to Herschel Patel. We have discussed this. Now, MS Dhoni became the first player in the world to captain 300 T20 games. Which is the first player in the world to captain 300 T20 games is your MS Dhoni. Just a hint, don't think this is the fact, just a hint. If asked anything related to captain and if you don't know the answer, I'll suggest you to go with MS Dhoni here because he was the first player in the world to captain 300 T20 games. If you don't remember, just remember Dhoni is the best captain and he's the best wicketkeeper also. So the best captain, if asked, first player in the world to captain 300 T20 games was MS Dhoni. Mark this. Then first player to score 1000 runs against one franchise. So who is the first player to secure 1000 runs against one franchise is your Rohit Sharma. Important. Rohit Sharma used to play for Mumbai Indians. Mumbai Indian captain Rohit Sharma created a unique record of scoring 1000 runs against a single franchise. He is the first person in the IPL history to score 1000 runs against one team. Next is BCCI. We just saw who is the president of BCCI, Saurav Ganguly, and BCCI was the organization that started IPL in the year 2008. Secretary is Jay Shah and the headquarter of this BCCI is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. If we talk about IPL, founded in 2008, who was the founder? Lalit Modi. He was the vice president of BCCI at the time when the IPL was founded. Who was the first title winner of IPL? Rajasthan Royals was the winner of first edition of IPL and the captain was Shane Warne. Most number of IPL wins are by Mumbai Indians, that are the 5 wins in 2013, 15, 17, 19 and 20. So friends, this was our session. Now let's shift to some important questions. If you have seen the video properly, if you have noted down all the important notes, then you will be able to answer all these questions in an easy way. How many teams will be participating in IPL 2020? We just saw earlier there were 8 teams and 2 more teams were added. So the total becomes 10 teams. Next question. Who will captain the newly formed IPL franchise Lucknow Super Giant? Tell me who is the costliest player of the 15th edition of IPL, that is 2022 edition. He will be KL Rahul and he is sold for staggering 17 crore rupees and the correct answer becomes KL Rahul. Next, who was appointed as the head coach of Gujarat Titans? Now you have to tell me this. Who was appointed as the head coach of Gujarat Titans? We have seen this question. If you have paid attention to the video, you will be able to easily answer this. Tell me who is the head coach of Gujarat Titans. Let me give you a hint or you will be able to do it easily. Who is he? He will be Ashish Nehra. Very good. And also who is the captain of Gujarat Titans? Hardik Pandya will captain the Ahmedabad franchisee Gujarat Titans. So captain will be Hardik Pandya. Alright. And who is the captain of Lucknow Super Giant? We just saw KL Rahul. Next question. Who captained the 2008 Rajasthan Royals team that won the inaugural IPL trophy? Shane Warne. Important question and easy one. And first winner was Rajasthan Royal. 5 times winner Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings won the 4th title in 2021. Who became the costliest player in 2022 edition of IPL? I told you 17 crore rupees was offered to whom? KL Rahul, who is the captain of Lucknow Super Giants. Highly important, and this Lucknow Super Giant is the one of the new teams that was added into this IPL. All right, important, mark this. And remember, if asked, the costliest foreign player will be Kane Williamson for 14 crore rupees. Kane Williamson for 14 crore rupees, and he will be the costliest foreign player. Next, MS Dhoni became the first to captain 200 IPL matches. Who is the only player to have performed in the 200 matches for the same franchisee? Tell me. I repeat, MS Dhoni became the first captain or first to captain 200 IPL matches. Who is the only player to have performed 200 matches for the same franchisee? He will be who? He will be Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli is the only cricketer to have represented the same franchisee, that is your Royal Challengers Bangalore, for 207 times in IPL matches, and he is followed by MS Dhoni, who has been part of CSK for 200 IPL matches. Next, West Indies cricketer Chris Gill secured or scored the highest ever runs of 175 runs in the single match we just saw, and with how many centuries he holds the record for the most centuries in IPL history. So remember, Chris Gill secured 175 runs in a single IPL match of T20, and he holds a record of the most centuries in IPL history, that is 6 centuries in IPL history. This is the highest scorer. Now if I ask you who was the Indian with the highest scorer, Indian player was KL Rahul with 132 runs. This is Indian player we are talking. If specifically Indian player is mentioned, then KL Rahul. Otherwise, he will be Chris Gayle of West Indies, who secured 175 runs, and he has a history of securing 6 centuries. That is the most number of centuries in IPL history. Next, BCCI has fixed the purse value for an IPL franchisee to dash, with each team having right to retain a maximum number of how many players. So remember, BCCI has fixed the purse value for an IPL franchisee to be 90 crore rupees, with each team having to retain a maximum of 4 players. That means from the previous edition of the team, a team can retain a maximum of 4 players only. Alright. Next, in the 2022 IPL Mega Auction, Dash became the costliest uncapped player, while Liam Livingstone from Dash became the costliest foreign player to be auctioned. So remember, if we are talking about the uncapped player, costliest uncapped player, he will be Avesh Khan. Alright, Avesh Khan. And while who is the costliest foreign player, he will be Liam Livingstone, and he is from which country? He is from England. Alright, remember Avesh Khan. Avesh Khan is from which, will be representing which team? Avesh Khan, let me write here. Avesh Khan will be representing Lucknow Super Giants. Mark this. Alright, and Liam Livingstone will be representing whom? Liam Livingstone will be representing Punjab Kings. Alright, mark this, highly important. So friends, this was our session. I hope you enjoyed our video. Do like our session, and if you want more session where we will be revising you some important and interesting topics from which the question can be asked, all you have to do is comment below and tell us that you have enjoyed our session and you want more of such sessions, so that we can assess and we can present you information in a much more better way. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862, and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price, and that will help you to boost your preparation.